there are verbal and nonverbal kids. Why it happens? Why does it happen to a child that it stays nonverbal?
Yes.
Why are some children becoming verbal and some not?
Yes. There's two reasons why a child with autism doesn't speak. One is their left hemisphere is better than most, so they should be able to speak. And actually, even many kids that are non-speaking, when they are taught in ways of communicating, like there's one technique, which is typing on a letterboard or using different, electronic devices. What we often see is that they know everything, right? They're speaking they type in full sentences. So it's not a lack of left hemisphere language ability. There's two problems. One is the drive to communicate to another human comes from the right brain. So initially, eye contact, nonverbal communication, attachment. This is the biggest piece that's missing in autism, is this drive to attach to other people. Children with autism quite often, to varying degrees, they may not really attach to their parents completely. They don't really respond if the parent leaves the room or comes out of the room, or they don't have that, anxiety. But also, they don't have that drive to attach to other children. They don't go up to other kids, or, they might have that drive, but they don't know how to do it. So there's varying degrees of this. Some kids, may want to attach, but they don't know how to do that nonverbal communication piece. Other kids are completely missing it. And they just want to sit by themselves with technology and look at a phone and don't have any interest in other people or other kids. Again, all of this is driven by a right brain delay. The other reason why they may not speak is because the ability to speak, is the most complex motor act that's ever been achieved on this planet, by any animal, right? So standing upright is number 2. Speaking is number 1. It's very complicated. It requires tremendous coordination of multiple small muscles in a sequence, as well as breath control, including the lips and the tongue and the mouth. Many of these children are very disconnected from their bodies, right? I just had a child that was just here, 3 years old. They have literally no pain reaction. Like if they fall down and smash their head, they don't react. They don't feel hunger. They don't feel thirst. They may not feel differences in temperature. Basic senses are not really there. It's like they're basically numb to their body. They don't really feel their body. And there's other reasons for this as well. But if you don't feel your body, it's virtually impossible to control a lot of your body movements. So many kids with autism have no control over their own body. They're just spinning all the time, running around, jumping up and down, making noises, flapping. And even if they may have some control, most of the time they don't really have control over their body. And they don't have control over the muscles of speech. So they can't really speak because they can't coordinate the muscles. But the language center is fully developed. It's there. Most of the time, they know everything, even if they don't seem like they know anything. They're all geniuses. Every kid I've ever seen with autism is literally a genius with their left brain. And their left brain is incredibly strong, but they have this severe delay on their right side. So the reason why they don't speak is, one, they don't have they may not have that drive, that nonverbal drive to attach to others and read nonverbal communication, eye contact, facial expression to speak. And then they may not have the control over their muscles of speech, which is called speech apraxia, but it's not because they can't control it, it's because they can't feel their body. And I believe those are the two reasons why a child with autism doesn't speak.